Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to English lesson with Miss Fatin. So before we proceed, let me explain first what are the learning objectives for today's lesson. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to answer at least 4 out of 6 questions about there was and there were correctly. And number 2, you will fill in the blanks at least 3 out of 5 sentences correctly based on the table given. So now, for our first activity, I want you to look at the picture carefully. Last week, I went for a jog and took this picture. Tell me, what can you see from the picture? So now, I want you to look at the picture carefully for around 2 minutes, and now you can pause the video. Once you are ready, you can click play again. You are ready? Okay, good. So now I want you to explain what are the things that you can see from the picture. These are the possible answers. Number 1, there was a boat. Number 2, there were 2 persons riding bicycle. Number 3, there were many buildings. Number 4, there was a police car. Do you get the same answer? Very good. For those who did not get the same answer, don't worry because you might probably be correct. Okay, so now, can you see the Olympics timeline? Yes, it is an Olympics timeline from 1896 to 2016. Now, you can pause this video and read it carefully. Very good, you are done reading. Now, can you guess what are we learning today? Today, we are learning on grammar aspect, which is there was and there were. So let's see. There was and there were we use in events in the past. For example, yesterday, just now, or last week, or last month, or last year, as long as it is in the past. So there was split into 2. There was and there were. There was is for singular and there were is for plural. So now, let us see what is there was. So there was consists of 2, which is affirmative and negative. For example, affirmative, there was an 11-hour 40-minute wrestling match. This is an affirmative sentence. While for the negative sentence, there wasn't an Olympic flag until 1920. Moving on to there were. The affirmative form is, for example, there were silver medals for winners. For the negative sentence, there weren't any gold medals. So can you see the difference between there was and there were? Very good. So now, let me test you. The rules are, we use there was and there wasn't with singular or plural nouns. What is the answer? Okay, keep it to yourself first. So the next one, we use there were and there weren't with singular or plural nouns. Can you guess? Okay, good. So now let's check whether your answer is correct or wrong. Yes, we use there was and there wasn't with singular nouns. And we use there were and there weren't with plural nouns. Very good, everyone. Good job. So now we're going to do some exercise. So, complete the sentences with affirmative and negative forms of there was and there were. Use many, any, or an. So, I want you to do this activity and answer in the comment section. So, for number 1, 2,500 years ago. Number 1, rich footballers. Number 2, chariot races. Number 3, country called Persia. And number 4, sport called skateboarding. Number 5, messengers. And number 6, iPads. So let me show you one example. 2,500 years ago, there weren't any rich footballers. Do you understand how to do this? Good. So now I want you to pause this video and answer the question. Play it again once you are ready. Very good, everyone. So now let's check your answer. There were many chariot races. Number 3, there was a country called Persia. Number 4, there wasn't a sport called skateboarding. And number 5, 2,500 years ago, there weren't many messengers. And number 6, there weren't any iPads. Very good, everyone. I hope you get all correct. Yes, finally, homework time. So there are 2 tasks that you have to do. Number 1 is a game called Gammy Lab. You can just click on the link and you can straight away do the activity. And the next one is a worksheet. So this is the worksheet. Look at the table, complete the sentences with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. Okay, so now I want you to do this activity and you may print out this or you can also edit it online or you can also do it in your E1. Okay, that's all. Thank you for coming to my class. See you next class. Bye-bye.